Welcome back to another episode of DWD's Trapcast, first episode of April. Oh man, we are doing it. We are on track and on schedule. 2 episodes a month. We are here. They doubted us. Let's introduce the room. We got, of course, me, Dustin, your host. We got
Haley.
We got Keegan Diggs.
Dre here.
Lakeith.
Other Keegan, Caleb, and Connor.
Here we go. Full on crew tonight. We in the den. The only thing I wanted to talk about off the bat, which I find hilarious because I'm always dogging on NFTs, right? I'm going to go to this article and find out exactly. So one of them that always blew my mind was Jack Dorsey. He's the first ever tweet NFT. It was literally just the screenshot of that first tweet, signed by Jack Dorsey, one of one. It sold for 48 or 2.9 million is what it got auctioned off for, right? And the guy who bought it recently tried to auction it for 48 million. The highest bid won, and it was $280. Like, this motherfucker lost millions.
Was it planned? Were people like, don't buy it?
No. It's just it's NFTs. They don't hold their value. That's what I'm saying. They're all a Ponzi scheme of like, oh, it's worth money, and then try to scalp it off to someone. And then literally in this auction, like he has the option to not accept that bid, but that was the winning bid, and like it ran out of like time after a week of.
I guess you just got this screenshot of from Twitter and $200 or whatever it was. Or you had a screenshot of Twitter, now you have $200. I guess that's
for real though.
Like, for most people, but not for you, bro.
But okay, let's do some updates. It's been a fucking long ass week. We got Drayton's birthday coming up soon. Turning how old?
22.
22. Damn.
22.
Did you say DDoS?
Yeah, I meant to say, what's the word? Docs. Yeah, I meant to say docs.
Swatted.
It feels like we got DDoS today, but
For what? What does that mean?
isn't that when your internet shit, they strike your internet?
Oh, like here at this place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just MediaCom being shitty. Like, and it's like kind of stormy outside whenever it's like even a wind of gust. Like, MediaCom goes to AIDS, but yeah, like, oh man.
This video was sponsored by
Sprint. Right? No, T-Mobile. Oh wait, is that the internet you got?
Yeah.
Oh damn it! I forgot we switched to that too. Well, that makes more sense though because that does have the broadbands for Drake. What does this podcast even start off to? We're talking about broadband.
Hey,
Drake?
sorry to talk about our internet situation here, guys.
Right.
I don't know what else to talk about though. So good thing we have a host. I said as
Good thing.
coughed into the
That's
next
everything.
fucking ad
Right?
break.
I'm fucking dying. Okay.
COVID.
Let's do a quick update. What has everyone been playing game-wise? Because I feel like I haven't been playing any games.
Room
recently.
Factory 5.
Room Factory 5, yeah.
Elden Ring 1.
You've been playing Elden Ring.
Lego Star Wars.
Oh, really?
Skywalker.
Is it good, though?
It's
I've been wanting that game.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
Side
man.
missions, space
Aren't
battles.
there like 200 characters or some shit?
300.
Very good Star Wars. And it'd be a game that I would not get frustrated playing with you because you'd be able to do it.
Heyo.
Shut
up.
With love and peace.
With love and peace.
Oh.
Right? Peace and love.
Well, the last time it was very frustrating.
We played this
so-
game.
Big E for everyone.
Drayton, do you know the game? It's called It Takes Two.
Yes.
Yeah, the co-op game. Like
Never
the big
played it.
co-op
Yeah.
game.
Have you played it at all?
No,
I
I
wanna play
know
it with
people
Sophie.
used to upload all the time.
What?
Stray.
The what, sir?
I know people used to go ahead and upload that all the time. When it came out, everybody was playing with every single couple stream that was going on.
Wait, are you talking about A Way Out or?
No, it wasn't. Well, It
That's
Takes
also
Two.
one like
What
that.
the hell is?
They're both like that.
Yeah. Isn't it red and blue? Aren't the characters like red and blue or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how old the game is, but it's supposed to be a nice, fun co-op game. I thought it'd be fun to play with the girlfriend, but no. We played 40 minutes of it, and I decided to delete the game.
I hear it is very frustrating. Like I
It
hear.
was so
Well,
frustrating.
Year of the year.
It's-
Were you guys
it's-
not playing in the same room?
No, you have to play local co-op. Like,
I know, but
but
I thought that there
I've
was
just
not.
never played a game where you had to move both Joy-Cons.
yeah. So
That's
yeah,
fair.
yeah. No, it's not fair.
No, but it's fair for that to be like
Like,
not-
'Cause
she's
I'm
like,
playing
I don't
on a-
understand. Like, it's simple puzzles and stuff, but like, since you're divided up, like, I can't do something. It's kind of like where you have to do
It's like
something
Portal.
for yeah.
Our Portal had that for the co-op.
And it'd be simple mechanic, and she's like, I don't understand. I can't walk around
One
and
percent
move
single
at the
thing,
same
go
time. I'm like, what do you mean to use both thumbsticks? She's like, at the same time? I'm like, oh man,
When I
are we in
watch-
for a trip? Like,
When I watch Bryce play, I can tell sometimes like she'll move.
they know how to
And
move
then look-
and look around at the same
Yeah.
time.
I wasn't allowed to
Shit,
play
I
the
still do
console
that,
or
but-
anything.
Well,
Don't do that
separately.
shit. No fuckery.
Thanks, going on?
Sometimes I switch shit.
Yeah, we've been playing.
This
This side of the room has been playing a lot of Elden Ring.
Okay. I've been liking it.
I started a new Minecraft world with Bryce.
Minecraft,
So that's something else
yeah.
we've been doing.
Aw.
Dumbass.
Do we need to take a commercial
I've
break?
been playing Among Us a lot, but
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
played
that's
Among Us
true.
again.
I forgot that was a game.
There's like new maps that are just gigantic.
It's like
bro.
all new. It's kind
like
of
impossible to to play unless you have a full party, is what it seems, because it's just too big to get from one point to the other.
it's really
What, Among Us? I haven't
Yeah.
played since the original hype, so like,
It's
I don't know. I probably won't play it again. I'm
I mean,
good.
it's still like the same game.
Unless you play it with people.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
There's some weird people that.
When you get a full
Play with.
lobby, you know what I mean, or like full group of friends, I mean,
Mhm.
type of deal, it's a lot better and more fun. But like,
Yeah, it's like that wolf game. The more people you have,
yeah, and it's nice because it's accessible because it's free. You know what I mean? Well,
you have to
On
create an
consoles.
account now.
yeah, probably
to
because
use chat. Otherwise, you
because
have
it's
to
probably
click chat.
crossplay because of it on every system. And like, if it wasn't crossplay, like imagine
The
trying to
numbers
find
now,
a game. Yeah, like.
Hmm.
So I get that, but yeah, what is it? I don't even know what company makes it. You probably have to have whatever their friend list is.
I think
and
it's
shit.
specific to their company.
I know that's what I was saying. Like I don't know who makes Among
Yeah,
Us.
it's not like,
it'd be
It
like
crashed
log
a
in with
lot,
your
yeah.
Facebook or whatever.
no, I know. Like you'd have to make an account with like let's say the company's fucking Rooster Head. You're gonna have Rooster Head friends and shit. Like you have to have Destiny friends or Bungie friends and
or Minecraft now that it's all connected. I didn't realize that until there's so much new shit, bro.
Microsoft friends. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Like I
Not if you want to play with mods though.
yeah. How does so on the PlayStation 5? Can it be modded out? Like there's a Minecraft store now.
I don't
Apparently
think you can.
there's a
have
Minecraft
mods.
store, and like they have their own currency, and if you use the currency, you can get like skin packs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, just skin packs. I was looking; they have like mods
Mm-hmm.
that are
Oh, kind of like the creation
and
Club,
levels
like
and maps and all
yeah,
kinds
they had
of
all
shit.
sorts of shit.
Game modes,
Mm.
like Skyblock.
Yeah,
That you can buy with the credits. You
Lucky
have to buy
Cube
them.
mod.
You have
like
to
you
pay
can
money
get.
for it.
You
For
can,
Skybox, Skybox fun as fuck. I remember those days, bro.
yeah, so if you could pay like what, probably like $5 microtransaction to play it on the PlayStation with all your friends,
How much
would
you
be-
get
Or
rated?
free on
You
PC
log in, you can probably get back in the server.
on our old one.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you remember?
Didn't
when
someone's horse die? Wasn't that a big fiasco? Somebody killed someone's pet.
That's fucked up.
Not
That's a
ours,
betrayal.
right?
Nobody
It is a
knows.
betrayal.
That is a
when
betrayal.
That happens, yeah.
Did someone kill Drayton's horse? That
Was
might
there
have
betrayal? Was there betrayal on your guys' server?
I don't
happened.
know.
You remember I fucking had the wall of
I just
mods
know that
sign?
the server
I begged
lived.
them to come to our house and oh man,
The house wasn't even that good. It was mostly
No.
cobblestone.
right? But it was a nice little setup we had. We had a shit ton of shit though.
It was mostly.
We were
focused
breaking the
towards getting
economy like
resources,
fucking
yeah.
god sticks and all this shit for I don't even remember.
Our server lived real long until we added a certain guy named Devin to the fucking
Devin
house.
who?
Debbie.
I know.
Debbie.
I know. What happened? Some of you
I don't
might
know.
remember him from the first episode.
Shortly after.
Has he been on since?
No, I don't think
after-
so.
Man.
Well, I think so. Like one of those times we went over there, but I don't even know.
It was also one of the first couple episodes.
I know he was on the first episode.
Yeah.
Shortly after he was added to the our Skyblock, he I don't know
Killed
if
your
he
horse.
did it, but like our island got griefed. Shortly after that.
Right.
So, and if I do know one thing about our friend Devin,
he loves.
he is a griefer. He loves TNT. It's his favorite block.
To be fair, we kind of already stopped playing then.
That's the one's closest to
Thank you, guys.
you. Oh man.
Ready to keep.
Did you guys watch the fucking Unreal Engine? This is probably a really boring episode,
5.
but I like video games and technology, so this is for those fans, I guess. But yeah, the Unreal Engine 5 stuff, like that shit's interesting. The tech demo, everything that they showed off with it.
See, the only clip I remember, the last clip I remember from Unreal was that girl walking through like the deserty,
That was old, yeah. They
Yeah.
just had a whole
and that shit was crazy.
yeah. They just had a whole presentation about it.
Oh shit! So that was.
So it was new. So yeah, we need to watch that because that shit's crazy.
I thought that was old.
Well,
We saw it on YouTube.
dude,
Recommended.
The
And,
thumbnail
like,
was the same clip. That was the
Sony
problem.
invested a shit ton of money into them. Microsoft invested a shit ton of money into them. And when I say into them, I'm talking about Epic Games because they're the
Yeah.
developers of the Unreal Engine.
Really now?
People-
did they buy them out or
Hmm.
did Epic buy some like whoever Unreal was?
No, they've
Or
always
they've
been the developer. That's what people don't realize is that like
Epic's
they've
been a part of
been
it.
a big studio forever. And Fortnite was a game that was just a fuck around game.
Well,
and it
was a
blew
survival
up.
game.
Like and
It wasn't even the battle
Mhm.
royale.
I'm a mandatory reporter.
I forgot about that.
No,
like
it's fine.
the
Star Wars.
yeah, like you said, the battle royale mode was a beta part of it, the free player.
Yeah.
But like that's what blew up, and it got them so much money that they were allowed to pour money into other projects,
The Epic Store.
like Epic Storefront. Which like when you realize that.
they have their own Steam now, basically. That's insane.
So that was the thing about the Epic Store that was
I
such
get my free
a big
games every
deal.
month, yeah.
Was that it was way more for game developers profitable for them to put their games exclusive on the Epic Game Store or just only or put it on the Epic Game Store, because if they were using the Unreal Engine, any of them, Epic Games owns that. They got a huge publication discount and they would get way more of the profits versus Steam being a middleman. You know what I mean?
having to pay for Unreal.
Steam doesn't have their own type
Yeah.
of engine type of thing. They're just a game place market.
I didn't
And so
realize
that's
that.
how it was like Epic Games was able to get so competitive because they offered way more incentive for developers to publish their games through Unreal Engine on the Epic Game Store.
I didn't realize.
But-
I only knew about Epic Game Store being like. I remember when they first announced it, everybody was pissed off
Mhm.
because
Well,
Fortnite.
Well, everyone was like another game launcher, but it's like because like obviously like Bethesda, Origin, all these different companies, they all have their own type of launcher instead of
really?
like having your games all be accessible in one library, aka Steam.
PC things.
But like exactly, but it's like small things to bitch about, but it is very annoying when you have to open a specific program to play just any EA game, you know. But so people were bitching about that. But I'm just like Epic Games is the one thing that can actually be like a direct competitor to Steam, which is a good thing. Competition is good when these type of
Especially when
markets.
Steam was as big as it was for as long as it was. Like new healthy
Right? Like they were running the market on it. So like
I still think they're a good company though.
who?
Steam.
Oh no, for sure. But I'm just saying like
with that handheld, didn't they?
Steam Deck. Oh yeah. I am so excited for mine. Mine comes October. I got a date. October 22nd is when mine gets here.
What, you ordered one?
Yeah, I pre-ordered it I pre-ordered mine last October.
Shit, how much is it?
I also pre-ordered.
There's
mine
three
in November.
different tiers. Did you check or did you cancel?
Yeah, it's at the end of quarter 2 or whatever.
Check again. Check like relatively soon if you go to your Steam store. They like mine just updated with the actual date because it used to say quarter 2, and then I got bumped back to quarter 3, but now it has actual date. Like mine says October 22nd.
I'll
But-
have to take a look-see do.
I got the top tier edition of it, and oh man, I can't
Same.
fucking wait. Like, I don't have a PC, so it's gonna be my
Yep.
like gateway into PC
Can't
gaming.
play CS:GO on
But like, I'm gonna mod the fuck out of it. It's gonna run GameCube games. It's gonna run Game Boy games. It's gonna run Pokemon DS games. Fucking Heart Gold, ROM hacks. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I can run Game Pass, so I can play Halo Infinite. I can fucking play like if I play Minecraft at home and I'm playing on my PlayStation, I can play Minecraft then on my Steam Deck. And since Minecraft is crossplay, cross-save, I can pick up in my same world where I was playing at. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's so sick. Right? That's it. This episode is brought to you by AK Rose.
Blue
Top
chew.
shelf strain of the day. But, no, what was I saying? Oh, but Steam Deck, yeah, I'm fucking really excited for it. Especially because, like, I've been wanting to get a PC forever now, but because of like graphics cards being so overpriced and shit, all these components, it's hard to build a PC. But by the end of the year, it's supposed to get a little bit easier. But it's like, what do we got? October. There we go though. What day did you pre-order yours? Because it says what day.
October. October 23rd.
Dude, that was actually I think I was like 4 days later. So you get mine first, or you'll get yours first. I mean, but what was I saying? Fuck, I keep losing my train of
Steam
trains.
You don't have PC, so
Oh,
you're...
so one thing that's really cool about this is that like you can straight up like the Steam Deck, you can just hook it up to a monitor and then use the USB-C dock and put a mouse and keyboard, and it's a straight up PC at that point. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many different aspects to it. Like, you can, and it has the whole Steam library. That's the whole like main point of it. But like, there's all some other shit that it's just gonna be so fucking cool. It's gonna be really fucking dope when that comes out. I'm hyped as fuck.
I thought I was seeing something that didn't have access to all the Steam library at the time.
I think
It doesn't.
they're
It
working
doesn't.
on it or something.
They are working on it because basically, well, like, so Steam games in general, they don't have full controller support. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the games that do have controller support are easily,
yeah.
you know what I mean? They just map them over.
They're
But some
portable.
games like Path of Exile or something, where like it's a keyboard and mouse game and you have to have like 30 fucking keys. It's hard to map that to a controller. That's why like that don't even work. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Are they
But-
gonna have special controllers? You think to have more keys? Basically,
I don't know about that, but like on this, like if you had the Steam Deck, because since the first wave of them are already out right now, this is the other thing that I like. They've said that it's very much a work in progress. Like, you know, it's getting constant updates. It's usually getting 5 to 7 updates per week, which is like changing stuff, adding more compatibility. But it's showing like the dedication and, you know what I mean. The what's the word?
investment. that
The
they have
investment,
into it.
or like I don't know what the right word is.
Determination.
The determination for this thing to succeed. You know what I'm saying? I guess, but I guess that's not the right word either. But I don't know the word I'm
We're
thinking.
not just
of.
gonna spend the first
Yeah.
half
If
finding
it's
this one
Dutch,
word.
would you be able to have a mouse and keyboard
Well, so
attached to it?
that's what I'm saying. So, like in the review I've seen, like it's got an HDMI. I want to say, you just would plug that in, and then a USB-C, and then you put a USB-C to a USB hub, just mouse and keyboard into that, and then it'd work. And then your display's going to your monitor. You know what I mean? Your external, your mouse and keyboard are going to that, and it's just like if you're running Windows, it's just a PC then at that point. There is a plan for a dock, but that hasn't came, like, they don't have anything about that yet, you know? But, like, to a point where you won't need, like, all that extra stuff just stuck up to a TV or something. Basically, like, a version of a Switch. But apparently it's going to be, like an expensive dock, though. Because, like, it's actually going to do, like, I don't know. Like, it's going to improve it if it's docked versus the Switch. You know what I'm saying?
Where there's no difference
Yeah.
besides resolution.
Yeah, just because the screen, you know what I mean? But,
Like they are saying Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be way too powerful for the Switch. or like way too big
Mhm.
to switch.
Didn't they
No.
say that about Arceus though? They've been
And
saying that
Arceus
about
has
every new
terrible
game.
frame rates on
I
the
know,
Switch.
but they've been saying that about every new game that's come out since I don't know.
Here's the thing, though. That's why I honestly think the Switch 4K is going to be coming out next year. And I think Breath of the Wild 2 got delayed because they're going to use
like
it as
holiday season or next
What?
year. Like holiday season, like almost end of the year this year, or actually next year it's gonna come out. Do you think?
I think the Switch 4K will come out 2023. I
Okay.
think they'll announce it this year, probably at the end of the year, and it'll probably come out March of next year, 2023. And I think the device or the game that they're going to use to sell it at is Breath of the Wild 2. Like they're going to be.
Exclusive?
I don't know if it'll be exclusive, but I guarantee it's
Well, you
going to
can
be.
just sell a bundle with it.
Well,
like, with the new
upgraded
Switch.
version?
Yeah.
It's going to be like this. It's going to be basically like, okay, it will run on your Switch, whatever version you have. But if you have the Switch 4K, that's when you're going to get the best graphics, the best frame rate, the best way to play.
Like
it.
whatever Call of Duty came out when they were switching over. I remember the Xbox 360 versus the Xbox One. There was like certain maps didn't even have certain vehicles.
Because they did the same thing with the Nintendo 3DS. The Nintendo 3DS, there was the new Super Nintendo 3DS, which added the C stick and it had a better processor, which worked like 37% more efficiently.
the XL
And so
or
the new 3DS XL, which added that C stick and the ZL XR.
I have that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one I have.
So only 2 games were ever exclusive to that because it took advantage of the full DS hardware. But other games like Super Smash Bros. For 3DS ran better on that. You know what I mean? And I have a feeling it's going to be the same way for the Switch. They're not going to completely phase out like the old version of the Switch. The Switch is probably going to be around, like they say, for 10 years. And so I think they'll just keep adding all these bullshit models where one's slightly better than the other.
New Switch.
Well, look at the Game Boys.
Yeah, exactly.
They should
Like
cancel it.
I legit think they're going to call it like Switch 4K.
DS, DSi, DS.
Mhm.
What were the different? There was something.
There was the Nintendo DS, the DS Lite, the DSi, the 3DS, the 3DS XL, the
The
new
2DS.
3DS XL, and the 2DS. Like, and that was all the DS family.
And that
Like,
was over like what, about 10 years.
Right.
So
so I
There you
definitely
go.
think like that pattern's gonna fall, and we've already seen it. Like, there was the Switch, then there was the budget version, the Switch Lite. Then there was a newer model, the Switch OLED, which focused on a better handheld experience, and then the Switch 4K, which would focus on a better docked experience. It's like it just makes sense of the pattern they're following. But fuck me, right? I'm a Nintendo bitch. I'm gonna have to own every fucking Switch for no reason.
Nintendo always be.
They're
It's
gyps.
just
They're gyps for sure.
Yes, they are.
Because they know what they're doing. They have a capitalization. They have a unique market. Their first party games are so popular, and they're never gonna ever like be like, yeah, Mario Party's coming to the fucking PlayStation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like when I saw fucking Microsoft and Sony start doing crossplay, I was like, this is crazy. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna see Nintendo do it.
No, right?
The
right.
closest thing is gonna be how the Switch has access to like Skyrim and shit. Like Nintendo allowing other games to be hosted on Nintendo is the only thing we're ever gonna see from Nintendo for crossplay.
No, I agree. But like, I was very surprised. Even like, I mean, they do cross-play like with like Minecraft and like those type Fortnite, but like
I bet
cross-play
that's contract from
of,
the
like,
game company.
letting Mario come to another game system. No, never. Like even like PC, no. But like PlayStation, Xbox games, they eventually all come to PC,
and nobody's able to
And-
buy them out either.
right?
Like they are big enough that they are protected by that. Like
For real though. Oh man. All right. What else should we talk about? We've already talked about Nerded Out for a little bit. I wanted to say we should.
Morbius.
Well, we haven't even talked about Batman because I wanted to talk about that, but Morbius was just a punch in the nuts too.
when's Batman coming to HBO?
April 19th,
Okay.
right?
So what? The next episode?
Well, honestly, I don't know.
The
I
next
don't know.
episode?
I don't
We'll
know
all
when-
have seen
when
it
we'll
by
talk
then?
about it.
Let's
But-
talk about the Doctor Strange.
It hasn't even came out yet.
Yeah, actually.
Hey, what's
haven't
the
even
date?
watched the new
Because someone
trailer.
told me it was next week, but I thought it
It's
was
May.
May.
It's
That's what I
May.
said. Okay. I was
It's
getting an
May,
argument because I was like, no, it's May, and they're like, no, it's next week. I was like, I would know it's May, like
So I'm
May.
calling off that
I
day.
don't even watch the new trailers anymore because every single time they add a little
Spoilers.
bit more. No, for real. At this point, it is.
I
Like,
tell you that
the one that was after the trailer after the Spider-Man movie
Mhm.
was all I needed. Every
Yeah.
time it comes up now, skip.
No, I've never seen
Recommend
any of the
no,
trailers
like-
besides the announcement one.
It's actually a
Yeah,
very short movie. The runtime.
I thought it was like 2 hours.
It was like an hour and like 49 minutes.
Nah, I'll look it up.
Not
right
for
now.
real. I thought it was short.
I have no idea. I just feel like the way
don't
that
know.
they're setting up Scarlet Witch and
Yeah.
Doctor.
It's 2 hours and 6 minutes.
Oh, that's still short.
I mean, it's not
How
that
long was
really.
Spider-Man? Wasn't that like
Like
3
It
hours?
was almost 3 hours.
I
That's
don't
what we
even know
need.
Yeah, but that was like
Fucking what?
That was like sum up a whole story.
Where was Zack Snyder?
So it was like
Where's Zack
a
Snyder
longer
in Marvel?
movie.
Where's my
Oh,
4-hour Zack Snyder
okay.
cut?
And there was like 3 different storylines basically kind of like getting told, obviously, with all the different Peter Parkers. Doctor Strange, it is going to be interesting to see what they do. I can't wait
I'm
to
So you're
see.
talking about all the different Peters. We
Like-
got a lot of different Stranges coming.
There are a
Well,
lot of Peters.
It's going to be interesting to see
in
what
this
they
room
do.
alone.
It's going to see, like, whatever
Can you comment?
whatever next few phases of Marvel Universe is going to be set up with this movie. Whether that be X-Men, whether that be fucking
Oh,
Fantastic
I forgot.
Four, which is supposed to get a reboot.
I hope so.
Like, what are we doing here? What are we pointing in? What is all
We're ordering
this?
pizza.
No, we're not.
Domino's.
I'm gonna fucking have an aneurysm.
That's not its way.
Oh
Did you
man.
know, really? That's what I was. I was thinking if you counted Roy or not. That's what was throwing me off.
All right, man. We should just go to an ad break. Anyways, we're about 2 minutes away from
Okay,
one. We're
that's
gonna finally order pizza, I guess.
Are they actually?
No,
Good.
blue balled you.
Nah, right?
Stay for this ad. Welcome back to the DWD's Trapcast Part 2. We never got pizza.
Hope you listen to the ad.
Hope you listen to the ad and stuck around because this is where it gets fun. We're gonna dive deep. We're gonna get into it. I don't know. I was just gonna ask everyone.
Donate to the podcast so we can do video.
Oh yeah,
That's something we can talk about.
yeah. So we just got the podcast is now eligible for video podcast. I submitted a form a long time ago for it to get approved, and I just now got enough active listeners, and so I'm part of the beta program to where pretty soon we can start getting these video podcasts up. You can see us be stupid live in person. And then freestyles will be cool too to see us fuck up live. And then we do the first live video one. I want to do the hot chip challenge. We got to do that. I don't
Let's
know.
do
I
it.
don't know who'd be down to
Are
do
you
it.
going to? Because we always talked about you starting a YouTube channel once we could do videos because it would just make sense.
I already have the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I haven't uploaded
So
in
I'm
a
saying,
long
would
time.
you upload that to the?
I probably would, just to try to see if I can get more of an audience there. I don't think it would, to be honest.
Well,
like,
with videos, I think you will.
I think I would, but like, also I'd have to be more like careful now about what I do on YouTube and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
that is something we would have to worry about, huh?
how does Joe Rogan get away with it? You know what I'm saying? Because
It's a cigar.
okay, well this
No,
looks like a cigar.
I think it's because everybody's
It's off camera.
21. It's mainly off camera. Usually
Because-
they switch to the other camera.
Yeah, you can't tell.
And then after there's some smoke and he just puts it down real quick. I don't know. He also is in a state where it's legal, and
Yeah, but that doesn't even make sense to me because like okay, well this is filmed in Illinois.
exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
as we all know.
Like
That is true.
So, if that's the workaround, I mean, I'm sure if you want to do it, make sure to
right.
Reddit. Reddit has everything. You just say, "What's the terms and services of blah
Who's
blah
not
blah."
belief?
The what?
Thank
Just
you.
say that
Thank
into
you.
my microphone.
Okay, but what I was gonna say is, what is everyone's like number one dream vacation destination? Like
Italy.
Italy?
Vienna, Austria.
Why? Oh, but you've been there.
True.
But it is beautiful. But yeah,
The pictures you show, it's
Yeah.
a nice
I would
place.
also
agree.
like to visit Italy.
Yeah, it's the
again, nah. Italy is one of my top. I think I feel like most people are gonna agree with me when I say this. It's the number one weeb. Japan is on my top bucket list of like everything. Like when I go to Japan, that is like
For the culture.
yeah, for the culture,
Let's go.
video games, nerd, anime. Obviously, I'm fucking wearing a Naruto shirt right now. I've got fucking, I don't know. I'd just be so sick to go there. One thing that I'm actually looking really forward to, this just reminded me of this, the Nintendo theme park. They're opening that up in Universal Studios in America.
I've only seen footage from
The Japan one. Yeah,
and
but
it
if
was
it's
so cool.
right, if it's remotely similar to that,
If it's just like one step below, that would be the coolest thing ever.
I
And
know.
I'd imagine it would be one step below because
it's America.
Japan,
We suck.
Nintendo,
Yeah, for real. But I've also thought
Hawaii.
Hawaii
Not
is
anymore.
very pretty.
Not anymore.
No, they're getting terrorized. You should look it up on Twitter.
really,
They're having a shit time.
really.
What about?
They're getting all
You
the
said
wind
you want
bought
to
out
keep it
by,
on
like-
a lighter note.
Yeah,
I was
let's not
gonna
do it.
say.
Let's not do
I
it.
was gonna say what about that shooting in New York, but I was like, wait, actually,
No,
we're
I
going
wanna
to
hear
New
about Hawaii,
York.
'cause I want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, you can wait a couple more years.
Well, there's other island places. Why Hawaii?
The Caribbean.
Why? But that's what I'm saying. So why Hawaii? Is there anything in specific?
If you go to
Okay,
Maui, I bet
forgetting
you're
Sarah
fine.
Marshall.
Let's just go to New
Okay,
Zealand.
that's what I was
Other
just
outside as well.
I bet
That would be cool.
Australia would be cool if it wasn't for everything that could kill you. So yeah, New Zealand would
New
be
Zealand's
a
is
nice.
like all those spiders in Australia.
Yeah,
That'd be like the
Fuck
number
no.
one factor. Like, why I would never
the
'Cause most of the bad
wildfires.
stuff
No,
isn't
that's
really
like number
happening in,
two.
like
No,
Honolulu.
No,
or-
spiders.
What
What's number two? The
spiders?
snakes.
Spreading right now.
We're all talking right now. We gotta make sure we're not.
I know.
doing
That's one of my biggest pet peeves
I
in my
know,
entire
that. And I
world.
tried catching it.
Thank you, Connor. We're still.
I was also
establishing
making
orders. But what were we even? Australia? Is that what you said?
New Zealand would
Oh.
be the best way to go to Australia. without going to
Amsterdam would
Australia.
be so fucking fun. Oh man.
Have you seen the new Atlanta episodes? Okay, well,
Season 3?
they're coming out on Hulu.
Oh
Every
man.
Friday,
I knew it was
season-
coming out soon. I didn't
episode
realize
4,
it was
I
already
think.
out. I gotta go watch that.
There's
shit.
an episode in Amsterdam.
You have
Really?
to go watch it.
I
It's all
love-
it's all them traveling now.
I
'cause
might-
they're on tour.
I might have to wait until it's all out because
That's
I
fair.
like to binge that show because it's a really good show.
That's
but-
fair, but they're on tour,
That's
so
sick.
they're
That's
like in
sick.
foreign countries for them.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. But Amsterdam would be dope. I don't know enough about like the culture minus shout out Dutch Days
Mhm.
and shout out Cheech and Chong. But that's all about I know about Amsterdam, so I'm not that hyped, I guess.
I'd go to Amsterdam.
Well, yeah, I'd go, but
Amsterdam, I hear, is a very nice place to visit.
haven't you been?
Every drug there
No.
is
Oh, my
basically
bad.
legal, and like the thing that's crazy is like mushrooms.
Are you-
I'm a big psychedelic guy. You know this. I like my psychedelics, mushrooms, acid. I feel like they do honestly help with depression and could like. There's so many studies that are showing that like
Keegan's really
it can be the key to like
Oh,
curing
yeah.
a lot of mental illnesses. And-
nicotine addiction. They say microdosing.
Yeah.
could be
But Amsterdam, since it's one of those countries that didn't have a big persecution and war on drugs, like they actually have advanced and like researched into it, and so their mushrooms are on a whole nother level over there. It's fucking crazy. Like our strongest strains wouldn't even be in like the top 10 over there. Like,
Well, that's just like so. I've talked about this before. I don't think on here though, but like our parents' generation,
mhm.
them saying like, "Oh, I didn't like the feeling weed gave me when I tried it when I was 18." It's like, bro, that's not even genetically the same plant
No,
anymore.
right? No, it's funny. So I'll put this update on the podcast because I don't know if anyone's even listening this far into it, but it's a nice little
They
life
got better.
life update. I just made a self investment. I bought.
Oh man.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna talk about
No.
the lights,
That's
the tent.
Okay.
Oh,
That's what I was
yeah, that's a
gonna
great thing to talk about.
Oh,
Mike.
you
I
thought-
thought you were gonna talk about the other
say.
thing.
The bag. Yeah, no. So one of my friends, their mom, lives in a state where they can grow weed and stuff, but she's done doing that now, and she had like $2,000 worth of tents, the grow house, the greenhouse, the lights, the ventilators, the humidity control, all of that, and she sold it to me for $400, and it can basically grow 10 plants at a time. And pretty soon, I've been pretty public about this. I've been saving up money to go back to school to get my cannabis certificate degree.
Up in
And-
Platteville, right?
Well,
is that one of the
I've been
ones?
looking at Platteville, but honestly, there's another school I've been looking at too because it's a way cheaper. It's like instead of Platteville, which is about $6,000, y'all niggas need to stop it over there. I don't know
I'm
what
sorry.
bullshit
He said,
side
you know what?
beat-
You know what got us? You know
What?
what got us? He
What?
said more like Potville.
This-
And that's what got us. Sorry, I didn't mean to, but it got us.
But
It got Keegan too. Look,
the Platteville program, it's $5,000 versus this other school I was looking at, it's only $2,000. And so, they both seem to be very reputable. I've been doing more research into them. The Platteville is really nice because they have a it's kind of like Ambrose where they have a networking. So not only
job placement.
yeah. So for example, Cookies, that's a well-known dispensary brand. They will look for people with those certificates from Platteville. But those certificates in general just put you ahead in the industry just to try to get in the
I know
door.
Google's trying to do more Google certificates. So they try and I've been getting notifications for Goodwill apparently has Google certificate classes that you can take that are once a week for however long or whatever the program is. And then you come out with some Google's, always fucking top of the shit. So they just they sign off on it and then you can add it to your resume and shit. And
Okay.
Apparently, I know the one I saw said that it was for marketing or something, and people that have it get hired 34% more or some shit.
Even CCC just started a program.
with certificates. And stuff.
Yeah, but it's for hemp
Oh.
development and agriculture, which is basically the same thing, but it's because it's Iowa, they have to do just hemp instead of even, you know what I mean? But if everything of this year goes planned as well, me and Drayton will have bought in a house by the end of the summer. We will be moved into it. It'll be in Illinois. We will have our medical cards, and that means we can each grow 5 plants, so a total of 10, which we would have the lights and tents for. Then I will be starting to go to school at fall for learning how to grow, and I'll be able to do it legally, learning, you know what I mean, how to do it the proper way, and that's just gonna be so cool. And then once I'm at that point in my life, I can start fucking I want to open up my own dispensary eventually, and I feel like that's just gonna be great ass leeway into that. So that's what I've got looking forward for the rest of the year. Those are my personal goals. Me and Drayton been working hard, I feel for that, slowly but surely. But
do you think Texas? When do you think?
Texas, that would be. I've said that would be a move. I'm 23 now, and I've always said when I'm 27, I'd want to be down there. But I don't even know if that's enough time. You
lived in Texas before, didn't you?
So our dad lived in Texas because he moved around a lot for work. And so for 2 years he lived in Texas. So our parents worked together. So when during school we would be with our mom, and during the summertime we would stay with our dad. So for 2 years we lived out in Texas during the summer. For 1 year it was Minnesota, Pittsburgh.
Man of culture.
I can't remember any other ones, but those are the ones that I remember vividly, at least. But yeah, I remember Texas. It was really nice. The Southern hospitality is real.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And every time I've ever been in the South too, Florida or Virginia, that's the same thing. I have family out there that would be very beautiful. To go live out one of those places, especially Florida. One thing that's really nice is one of my aunts, she's got a moving company, and they started up from the ground up. They've got contract deals they're signing now with Amazon warehouses and shit. They're legitimizing it.
Oh yeah,
and
we
shit.
talked about that a little bit.
And my aunt has always said if I ever needed to just get a fresh start, I could move down to Florida, live with them for a while, have a job there until I get my own place, Like, and that's something that's really cool because it's like I got a backup plan. You know what I mean? Type shit. If my
Yeah,
wife,
'cause that's
ever-
like about as backup as you can get.
Oh.
Like
Well,
different state,
starting
miles
life.
away, different job.
But it's still cool because like I'd still have family at least in the area, you know, and still I wouldn't be all alone.
Like all of my family is within 45 minutes of where we are currently.
yeah, like
all
for the
of it.
most part,
Where
yeah.
are we?
Like my mom's side of my family is all
East side.
within a 50-mile radius. I agree. Like,
And it's nice, like holiday wise.
no,
And like getting
exactly,
to see everybody,
exactly.
but then
But
situations like that where you can just
I'm just also like I don't know. I don't feel like Midwest is a place for me to be my whole life. I hope not, at least, you know. Like if Iowa ever became legal and it became very profitable to like open my own dispensary and stuff here, that'd be cool. But Iowa, I've said this before, like we've had this bill that's going through the Senate or the House for decriminalization, and there's a bill for legalization, and they both got approved by the House, and now they got to go to the Senate. But it's just like I don't think either is going to get passed. The decriminalization bill has an okay chance of getting passed, but since it's the Democrats doing it, it's going to get shut down by the Republican Senate, you know. And then even
yeah,
if
pretty sure.
if it got passed by the Senate, I don't even know if the president would allow it. Like he could veto the
Articles I read
decriminalization.
says that he's against legalization. Like
He's against legalization and supports steps towards decriminalization.
which means
and-
we're still 40 years too late.
And
Like,
right, and like what says like it needs to be on a state by state basis of like, so if it became decriminalized nationally, right?
I can understand that. I can understand
Then
as president.
state by state legalizing it.
I can understand as president making the stance of it should be up to the states because that's what everybody's been doing for
But like
however long. But
the
like,
thing is that like even like it was like 4, 5, 6 months ago now. The Republicans actually had this big old bill passed, and it was to get it federally legalized. And like that was a bill that got passed through the House, but not through the Senate again. But
they're gonna want to take credit for it. So
well, here's the
whoever
thing: that
starts the bill is gonna want to push it through.
they want to take credit for it, but also there's so many like the Democrats want to start an administration of like a new cannabis administration, basically. That's not what it's
Like how
called.
alcohol,
but
and
exactly.
tobacco and all that.
And
shit.
so, and then with that, when all these taxes, they can kind of allocate the funds wherever they really necessarily want to. You know what I mean?
Whereas
Versus
there's
this
taxes coming
Republican
in.
bill that they tried passing, it was going to get taxed under the ATF, the American Tobacco Firearm Administration, and then obviously the money would get allocated towards wherever they feel like it.
I think it's alcohol.
Yeah,
Tobacco
that's what I
firearm.
meant.
But yeah,
what
no,
did I say?
American
Oh,
tobacco
shit.
firearm. No,
Yeah,
That's what I figured they would have done. Honestly,
yeah.
I prefer they didn't because if you got ATF involved with you just for marijuana, that's a whole
Right.
fucking.
No, that's
Last
exactly
person
it.
I know involved with ATF, it wasn't a good time. I hear so.
No, exactly. So I don't know. I hope it does. Like, I definitely think in the next 10 years it will. I was even saying this before with a friend. Like the decriminalization thing, I could see it being like one day you're seeing United States has joined in the invasion of
And then
invasion
right
of
below
Russia,
it-
and then like the next day the headline is weed is decriminalized just to make everyone forget type shit. You know. Like
so they're
that's-
saving it for some big world
literally
event to
like
throw
yeah,
everybody off.
like or eat like something like that. Like I could see that being literally happen. That's the type of world we live in.
Yeah.
But what else was I gonna say? Even so, if it becomes decriminalized, I think Iowa is gonna be one of the last states.
They
to,
would
like,
want it to be illegal for
Yeah.
the longest time.
Like I feel like we'd be like the 49th state to make it
Hey,
legal. Like
but you can order drive-through alcohol. Thanks.
Right.
Thanks,
For real,
Kim
though.
Reynolds.
Yeah, because
Kim
our
Reynolds.
governor has like 3 DUIs.
Yeah,
But,
but
like-
guess what? We can still drink and drive.
She needs
Also-
her drive-through drug.
here's the thing. I think Kim Reynolds is going to be out the door soon. She's losing a lot of public favor from both sides. She just had this big
Well, I hope
scandal.
so.
I mean, most governors did this, but she had a big scandal of misallocating COVID relief funds that were granted to Iowa. Like $300K was used to pay for her personal
And
staff.
she doesn't even think it's real.
Right, like-
How is she gonna get 300K for something she don't think?
That's what I'm saying. So it's just so fucked. Like, oh man. But I do still believe that. Like, I know this conversation probably had by everyone every fucking like few years, but like we're getting so close to it getting legalized
I
everywhere
remember
because every state
2016
that
election.
does get it legal, they see the benefits almost immediately. Like New Mexico made like $30 billion in profit in like the first 24 hours.
Everybody's
Like,
been talking about how much money Colorado makes for years.
Dude, exactly.
And states still aren't though. That's my biggest problem. Like, money is supposed to talk, and people are making more money off of staying in alcoholics' pockets. Sorry, I'm getting too heated about marijuana.
right.
Well,
I
you
right.
love
can
it
make
too much.
jobs by opening up
You what?
dispensaries, and then you're also selling weed. It's just a win-win.
Nothing, officer.
Well, also, like, that's the other thing for me that why I always wanted to open up a dispensary is because, like, oh, this is going to get deepish in a way, and I don't mean it to, but, like,
Keeping it light, huh?
it's like, okay, like, you know,
Family
people have that
business.
typical stoner vibe of, like, you know, like, oh, you know, they just like to get high, but it's, like, also, like, cannabis helps with so many things.
There's
like,
a community.
like, well, like, some people use it for anxiety. You know what I mean? Like the medical
Eating
reasons
disorders,
are real. Like
Depression,
you know,
PTSD.
and like of course people like I love to smoke because it helps with my anxiety, but also I love to get high too. But like it's like the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? And it's like why like some people drink and shit every day and like go to bars and that's socially acceptable. But like you know me getting high at the end of the day after working all day is not for some reason. I'm a piece of shit to society. Maybe it's because I'm
Federally a
black,
criminal.
but I don't know. No, I'm just playing. But
True.
but like I feel like over the next few years, that's all starting to change. Like it's already up on that.
I know. I didn't know that New Mexico had changed anything.
Oh yeah, they're making
Yep.
bank.
Yeah,
bet.
they're fucking going hard.
And
right
it would
now,
make
bro.
sense for a border state to want to make sure that it's legal because it's
Right.
just one less thing to have to worry about. And if you are really trying to keep people safe, that'd be a decent way to do it.
Right.
That's the other thing is how many people are so against it just because it's not legal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you make it legal, it sounds like all your people that you're saying are against it are going to actually be for it.
Great. What are we thinking about a freestyle?
Nope.
No? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Just not even a small one?
No.
Why not?
Not even for your brother.
We should try freestyling.
Ah, fuck.
There's so much more practice on it.
Me?
Yeah.
I know, but like
Yeah, rolling
Drayton
in thousands
practices-
of
He
views.
just wants to flex on Drayton.
Yeah,
real quick.
bro.
I just it helps me out when people are doing it too, and like we all picture it. It's
Rolling
like
his
it's
thousands of views on TikTok over Drayton here.
my day is like my dream is to have like ciphers, like VET ciphers, where we're just all like spitting bars,
Strangulation?
like just like lunchroom ciphers and shit, like all just
I will
spitting some
say-
bars, hopping in for what we can get off.
Strangulation does make me want to. Is that how you say it?
Strangulation's what I always said. That's the Tech 9 Strange Music ciphers. Those are fire. Oh man,
The vibes given by
Right.
those
dude,
ciphers.
the music video for it too. You just every member of Strange just pops off, and then the
Stevie Stone.
the volume 2 cipher. Those were
Stevie
fire
Stone.
with the different beats and shit.
Shout out,
Dude.
Funk Volume.
Dude, I know with that beef, RIP Funk Volume. People don't even know what that means, man. That's a record label dead and gone, bro.
Isn't that crazy?
Right?
What if you went back in time to 2014, you Dustin, and you were told, "Hey, Funk Volume gone forever."
Dude, when I found out that they broke up, I was sad as fuck. But like, I remember what was it? Illmind Hobson, like 6 or 8, was
that
it?
the one with the court
Yeah.
video?
I,
Yeah.
I don't know if it was
Against-
8, if it
so
was like
It
was 8.
6 was
Yeah.
the 7 was the Jesus one, right?
7 was the God one. 6, I don't remember.
6
really.
was the crystal meth one, I think.
I don't know. But
Sorry.
9, what was
Is
9?
there
9 was
a-
weird. That was about his
The
like son,
Australian
his son.
situation. Yeah.
No,
But yeah,
worries.
I remember that Illmind 8, bro. When that came out, I was like,
The
dude,
video's wild. The song's wild.
dude.
The end.
The story,
with
just the fuck you,
the
basically.
the
Yeah,
quote with the reverb at the end.
dude. I know that was some crazy shit right there. But like, fuck, I did cry then.
Destined to fail
But
from the start.
There's this one song Hobson has called FV Till I Die. and he talks about the
Funk volume till I die.
How he grew up.
like about how the whole label got together and all this shit, and about how they're
Have you heard
ruthless for
Jaren's
fun.
new song? There's this guy you need to see, and like it talks about every person
Dude,
getting hired on.
right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that song gets me sad, like little sad boy vibes when I hear that now. But
How should you fucking lie?
well, but like oh man, I won't say Hobson fell off, but he fell off. But like
Dizzy Wright,
he
Dizzy
doesn't.
Wright's doing better, I hear.
That's the what.
I hear Dizzy Wright's got.
He puts out music, but he doesn't. I don't listen to him. Jerem Benton still kind of puts out music. I listen to that sometimes. Swizz puts out music, and it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, I like Jaren the most.
Say Dizzy Wright, like I like him, but like he just makes like cliche stoner music, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And like he was going on a good
like
vibe.
2012 Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah,
Only
but
vibe.
like not even like as good though.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna throw it to a quick ad break real quick, and then we get back. I'm gonna commit straight to freestyle with me.
Because he loves fuck you.
That's that triple hit. Okay. Damn, look at this fucking beat. DWD, yeah, he a beast. You know, in these streets is where I ought to be. Yeah, make my green, goddamn. They tried to copy the guy, but she know that shit ain't gonna fly. Nah, hell no, it's one of a one. Yeah, that's that unique kind, goddamn. DWD, that man popped off, yeah, once a fucking again. Oh, goddamn, everyone watching me, yeah, know his story of DWD, goddamn, let's go. One more time, we do it for the bros. Yes, it's true, it's our time now, though, so you know, gotta pay it back, though. Yes, it's true. Remember dark days, yes, I do. Remember, don't know when the next meal come, if it's true, goddamn, you know how I feel to be down bad, no, I don't think you do, but you know, made my way, yes, it's fucking true, just look at the glow up fucking dude, ha, okay, let's go, you know, stay chasing after that fucking dough, yes, I do, get high every day, y'all couldn't afford my lifestyle, yeah, it's true, oh, goddamn, you can't keep up with me and my fucking crew, that's why we run this town, we set the price on weed, yeah, it's true, ha, you know I'm that man, yes, it's true, I don't give no fucks, one more time, y'all niggas, time is up, it's my time now, you see, that's the story of DWD, came up from nothing, now he a G, look at how we do it, though, oh goddamn, where it just flows, whoa, off that dome, let's keep going, ask for more, yes, so they say, but you know one thing, all I do is get fucking paid, ha, do it every day, yes, it's true, it's what I do, DWD, yeah, he that dude, ain't no nigga this cool, huh. That's what I like to say anyway. Strut my stuff, do my thing. Y'all niggas be so lame. That's why y'all can't ever fucking hang. You know I got that fucking game. They ride or die with me at night. They so we be getting high. I gotta play that back. All right, that's the end of the freestyles. Thanks you guys for listening. Love y'all. Stay soft, stay dry. I don't fucking know. We'll see you. Oh, actually, yeah, there's another episode planned. Oh, shit. Man, I just realized it's April. We're going to have a 420 episode. When does that fall on? Oh, man, that is a Wednesday, my dudes. We should be able to be free.
Man.
The last 420 episode was an incoherent mess, though. So it
I
can't be on
remember
that
being
scale.
unconscious shortly after.
Dude,
that.
I remember me specifically, like, not knowing what the fuck was going on the entire episode and thinking, listening to this must be absolute hell. There was like 10 people, each person
People
was.
showed up.
There was
5
5
minutes after the
conversations happening at once. Like, no one could hear, you know what I mean? Like, if you were a listener, you heard 10 people talking to each other, but none of that was making sense.
And we were telling stories without saying names.
Yeah, like, oh man. But
This year it'll be better.
this way we'll indulge ourselves at a better pace, you know. But have a good night, y'all, and thanks for listening. Oh, I'm gonna link my TikTok too. Check that out for more freestyle raps. But I know it sucks. All cap, no rap. Peace out.